Hi, this is Haller in Hilton Hill, and I've been doing some investigative research. I found out about a little-known resource that could have a profoundly positive impact on our community. It's the Salt Light Guidebook, 3rd edition, produced by the Compassion Coalition. Incredible. I conducted a couple of interviews that I want you to see that will give you some insight into this excellent resource. Check this out.
Bill Keeler, Fountain City Presbyterian Church. The living God, by the power of His Holy Spirit, is leading and guiding in our community. When you see churches and nonprofits and government agencies coming together to work and serve in our community, you're a witness to the power of God's presence. I've served with the Fountain City Ministry Center for 8 years. We have over 40 counselors who work with over 400 clients a month, who rely heavily on the Salt and Light Guidebook in assisting them in matching up the services of our community with the needs of our people. In my own church, Fountain City Presbyterian Church, the Salt and Light Guidebook has enabled our mission team to connect our members and their gifts and talents with the agencies in the community to serve. One good example that has come from this has been where we have started a mentoring program in one of our elementary schools. Over 18 of our members have now adopted and worked with at-risk kids. It's with great enthusiasm and excitement we look forward to this new edition of the Salt and Light Guidebook, as we know it will enable those of us in the church to build His kingdom.
My name is Wayne Smith, and I'm Director of Samaritan Ministry, which is a ministry of Central Baptist Church of Bearden. The community we serve are people in Knoxville and Knox County who are living with HIV and AIDS. When Tom made his call to Compassion Coalition, he was in a crisis. He saw the loss of his job as a way of his insurance, his health insurance being interrupted, and he saw the interruption of his health insurance, that meant the end of his life-saving drugs. And this was a big crisis for him, and he didn't know what to do. He needed help. And he called Compassion Coalition. The intake person at Compassion Coalition was moved by his story and of course wanted to help him in some way, but just didn't know how. The Salt and Light Guidebook provided a linkage between this person's story, between Tom's story, and our ministry. And what we were able to do because of that was to offer to Tom services that enabled him to find ways to pay for his insurance premiums during this time of his unemployment. Of course, that meant that he didn't have to stop his drugs. He didn't have to interrupt his treatment that's so valuable to him. This linkage is what the Salt and Light Guidebook is all about. Providing linkages between referring agencies, people in the community, and resources that are available in the community is an important part of this whole process.
You've just heard a couple of stories about how the Salt and Light Guidebook has impacted the lives of people just like you and me. We live in a great city, but it can be a better place as we develop a heart of service for the people of our community. The Salt and Light Guidebook and other resources available on this website are filled with information and inspiration to help you make a difference.